PlayStation Plus has had a great 2014 with excellent offerings on the PS4, PS Vita and the aging PlayStation 3. In total, the service has provided roughly an astounding $1,349 worth of titles in just 12 months, which is a very impressive feat. Since all the PlayStation Plus games for 2014 have been released, it's time to look back and see which of those titles stood out the most.
PlayStation.
Number 10. Outlast. Outlast is hands down the scariest title the Instant Games Collection has ever given us. The sound, the lighting, and the lack of any weapons makes creeping around the psychiatric hospital extremely intense. Everyone in the hospital is completely insane and out to get you. There are a plethora of jump scares to keep gamers on the edge of their seats, in addition to a number of mysteries which keeps people coming back for more. While it may not be for everyone, Outlast is a great horror game, which is worthy of your attention. Just make sure you bring a spare change of underwear though. Number 9. Injustice Gods Among Us Ultimate Edition. The only thing possibly more daunting than Outlast is Superman turning evil. Injustice tells the story of the Justice League gone rogue, taking political power for themselves and dictating who lives and who dies. The gameplay is very similar to Mortal Kombat, therefore there is plenty of fun to be had after the credits roll. Unfortunately, the game is not cross-buy, but the PS4 version does come with all the DLC, including the likes of Scorpion, Martian Manhunter, and Arrow from his excellent TV show. Also, you can do this.
This is Sly Cooper. I'd like to request a ride.
Quit messing around and get down here!
Number 8. Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time.
Double drat!
After several years on a hiatus, Sly Cooper and the gang have provided us with one more remarkable adventure. The villains are great, the maps are great, and the gameplay has enough variety to give any other platformer a run for its money. The game is one of the best titles available on the PS Vita, and this is due to its colourful cast of characters, including the returning Bentley, Carmelita, and Murray himself. Thankfully, the game is also cross-buy, so if you have a PS3, you can enjoy Sly's adventure on the big screen. Number 7. Unit 13. Unit 13 is quite possibly the most underrated game on the PlayStation Vita. Zipper Interactive's final game is an amazing third-person shooter which boasts incredible visuals and solid gameplay. There's plenty of depth to the missions, as it's up to you if you want to take a selfie approach or go in guns a-blazing. When it comes to shooters on the Vita, Unit 13 is right up there with Killzone Mercenary. Number 6. DMC Devil May Cry. The Devil May Cry franchise is known for its fast gameplay, stylistic cutscenes, and extremely long combos. DMC does not disappoint, providing a wealth of weapons to dispatch of foes in extremely painful ways. While Dante's hair is not as white as most people want it to be, DMC is certainly of the same caliber of the PS2 classics. Besides, any game that lets you punch Bill O'Reilly in the face is guaranteed to make the list. Number 5. Tomb Raider. Just like Dante, Lara Croft's reboot also managed to get onto the Instant Games Collection. Tomb Raider is loved by critics, and for good reason. It is very easily the best game in the franchise. Tomb Raider is about as close as we will get to an Arrow video game. It tells the story of a young adult trapped on an island and forced to use various primitive weaponry, such as a bow, to fend off enemies, some of which even have superhuman abilities. While there is no Deathstroke, Tomb Raider is certainly worth downloading. Number 4. PlayStation AllStars Battle Royale. Super Smash Bros. PlayStation is an awesome fighting game, playable on both the PS3 and the Vita. If you are a PlayStation fan, then this game has been a very long time coming. Just the idea of characters such as Ratchet and Jack duking it out is extremely cool, so this game is definitely worth clearing some hard drive space for. The gameplay is tight and the special moves are among the best in fighting games. There is no other title which is more suited for the 18 games collection than Battle Royale, and that is why it has to be on this list. Number 3. BioShock Infinite. BioShock Infinite is considered by many to be one of the greatest games of the past generation. With the unique setting of Columbia, games were truly on cloud 9 while playing this incredible title. The combat is intense and satisfying, while the characters like the hardened Booker DeWitt and the lovely Elizabeth were something to marvel at. BioShock Infinite is simply an experience like none other. Number 2. Batman Arkham Asylum. Batman Arkham Asylum was probably the most influential game of the last generation. This is because many other games quite blatantly stole the free-flow combat system which Rocksteady popularised. Sleeping Dogs, Assassin's Creed, Uncharted, Remember Me, even Spider-Man have all taken the initial blueprints to what Arkham Asylum introduced. Other things, such as Detective Vision, have also spread through the gaming world like a virus. For those two reasons alone, Batman deserves another spot on this list. Oh, and I should probably mention that there is an amazing story, great voice acting, cool ending, and blah blah blah.
Do you really think you can win?
And finally, number 1 is Hotline Miami. It's funny to think that with all the big blockbuster titles which dazzle us with amazing visuals and expensive motion capture, that a 2D title which looks like it could have been made in 1997 is a top PlayStation Plus title for 2014. Hotline Miami is a top-down beat-them-up which has numerous weapons and numerous foes to dispatch of. The gameplay is fast-paced and relentlessly difficult. Hotline Miami boasts arguably the greatest soundtrack in the past 10 years with mesmerising songs which I still listen to today. Whether you're playing it on the PS3, PS4 or Vita, you cannot go wrong with Hotline Miami. Well, that's just one possible top 10 list. Which games would you put in your list? Let everyone know in the comments below, and as always, thanks for watching.